Today, we're getting some advice from this guy who wrote in because he's been having some issues with his girlfriend. They've been dating for a little while now, and she's just been feeling kind of down and sad and feeling kind of depressed lately, so she doesn't want to leave the house. She wants to stay at home all the time, and she's making him feel guilty for going out with friends. He says he only got a chance to see his friends 2 times last month, and it's really causing an issue in their relationship right now. So he's wondering, well, first of all, how can he help her out? Because he wants to see her feel better. And second, how can he feel less guilty? Because it's affecting both of them now.
Give her some space. You're going to have to say, hey, I want you to figure you out. A relationship is meant to be coexistent. I make you happy, you make me happy, and we grow together. Obviously, she's failing that half of it because she's bumming, and that's ruining not only her own mental health, but his as well, as he's trying to be a boyfriend. So let her figure out her mojo problem and fix it. Go get a hobby, whatever. She'll figure something out. My big thing is I drink and play video games when I get home. I get my stress out that way. I don't take it out on my family. And then I see my family for the whole hour I've got between going to bed and going back to work anyway. But, that's what I got to do to keep myself sane.
Kayla and Eastbush, what do you think he should do?
I feel like just talking about what's making her stressed and depressed, knowing that someone cares will be beneficial to her.
So you don't see there's any reason to throw away the relationship or anything like that. Of course, you'd want her to be there for you if the situations were reversed.
Exactly. I feel like if you're in a relationship, then you want it to go somewhere, and I feel like you can't just drop things because things are hard, and things are going to happen in someone's life no matter what. So I feel like if the relationship means something to you, then you have to work through it.
Ariel and Glenville, what do you think?
So I've actually been in the girlfriend's shoes before.
Mm-hmm.
And what my boyfriend did was he was just like, hey, do you want to come out with us? I didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't want to be at work. I didn't really want to exactly even be home either. But now we all get along, and I hang out with them when he's at work, and it is a good mutual friendship. If he doesn't feel comfortable having his friends with his girlfriend, then they're not actual friends because you can't trust them either.
Yeah.
Because I've had that conversation with my boyfriend because I was like, do you feel comfortable with me hanging out with them without you? And he's like, well, they wouldn't be friends if I didn't trust them with you.
Ruth and Rotterdam, what do you think?
I understand that because I've been kind of like that too. But she must go and talk to a psychologist or a doctor for sure. And if she's like that all the time, then I would suggest to find somebody else because she's not going to change unless she gets some psychological help.
And I know a lot of people will be nervous to get help because there's a big stigma in society behind it when, in reality, everybody has some times where they need some assistance or they need some help.
I recommend it.
Take a look at a few of your thoughts up on Facebook. Chardonnay says, you can be supportive and set boundaries. She's not a wimp, and you're not an insensitive prick. She needs help, and you're not the only one she should be getting it from. So help her get help, cheer her up, and cheer her on. Do the little things that'll help her make it through the day. Take it one day at a time. Maddie says, you're not her babysitter, and this is not a healthy relationship. I'm not saying don't make time for your girlfriend, but you're allowed to have a life outside of her. And finally, Heather says, I've been on both sides. What he needs to do is talk to her and see if there's an underlying cause. He can be there for her, but to put his happiness on the back burner isn't good for his mental health either. And do you know what happens when you have a couple both with mental health problems? It's toxic. So what do you think this guy should do? Let us know by leaving a comment down below right now. And in the meantime, make sure you hit like and subscribe. Again, we got new videos every Monday through Thursday, and we got a couple more you can check out right here.